wanted to be a lawyer. It's one of the three true professions, isn't it? A priest, a doctor, and a lawyer.
If this is a joke, I've heard it before.
Yeah, I hope I'm not getting billed for this.
I'm sorry, I'm not normally this disorganized.
And you're so professionally dressed.
Just been to the gym, tried to shift a bit of timber. And you're my only client.
Ever?
This morning. Okay, here we go. Audrey's trusts.
You could do with a PA.
Tell me about it. Right, if you just sign here. Now all I need is your mother's signature too.
And then we're done and dusted?
As long as you're not planning to ship back to Italy anytime soon.
Nah, I'm not going anywhere.
Who'd want to live in Milan anyway?
Yeah, you've seen one piazza, you've seen them all. Look, I'll get my mother to sign on the dotted line, and then I'll pop back in.
No rush.
Quinoa. Quinoa.
You all right?
That's how you say it. It is porridge, but I made it with quinoa.
As if porridge weren't bland enough.
I can put you some sultanas on top.
Oh, Mr. Ambassador, you're spoiling me.
I'm starting to think you might not be on board with this.
Not on board, just bored. I'm going to work.
You need to eat.
I'll get something on the way.
I'm off today, if you fancy doing something for lunch.
Are you going to bring your food chart?
I'm only trying to help.
I know. Lunch would be great.
Remember what I said? Don't let Carla boss you around.
She's my boss.
You know what I mean? And no job is more important than your health.
I'll be okay. Don't say it.
I won't. I know I can be a bit patronising at times.
And you wouldn't want me to worry my pretty little head about it.
I see what you did there.
Are we done? Can I go?
All I was going to say is that forgetting things, well, it's a common symptom of the menopause.
Look, how many times? It's premature ovarian insufficiency.
Anger is a symptom too.
Oh, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you. And as my dad would say, all the superlatives, Ray Ray, because he used to call me his little ray of sunshine.
Oh, hey, what happened?
Life, that's what happened. But I'm still the same inside, thank you.
And you're still nicking Gail's tights as well.
Oh.
Could have worn my jeans, you know.
What do you mean, those ripped ones?
They're distressed.
Well, I know how they feel. Oh. Do you know, I can't remember the last time I went out for a meal with friends. What if I don't remember what to do?
It's only afternoon tea.
And what if we've got nothing to talk about?
Oh, come off it, you four. You talk the legs off each other.
Do I really look okay enough?
Stunning. Are you sure you haven't got a secret date? Not met someone on Tinder, have you?
No, I can't even do teletext me.
Before you go gallivanting, I've just been to see Adam about your trusts. I need you to sign something.
Why does Gail, look, always buy cheap tights?
Oh, nobody will see once you got your shoes on.
Listen, I'll see it.
This form?
Yeah. Sweetheart, just leave it, because I've got to go and change my tights now. Thank you. Oh, dear.
She's more like her old self, isn't she? I think she's really looking forward to this afternoon.
Hey, I've sold some raffle tickets for your fundraiser.
You're a star.
All right, will do. Take care.
Now, I know you were looking for prizes, so first prize, I have managed to wangle 2 tickets to Stations of the Cross. It's a Christian rock festival in Bolton.
That's wonderful. Billy, thank you so much.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it.
A night at a Christian rock festival. What's the second prize?
2 nights.
Alia says hello, by the way. Also, she's offered again if you do need her to come back early.
No, I've already said I don't.
Are you sure?
Have you told her what happened with Stu?
No.
You have, haven't you? I expressly asked you not to.
I haven't, but that don't stop her being worried about you.
I'm fine. I am. He's in jail. That man is not my problem anymore.
Right. Right, look, don't bite my head off, but I think there might be a bit more to the... You're right, he's not your problem anymore.
Nice ice cream. Yes, oh, it'll be nice. Don't worry about it. I think it's a lovely menu. I really do. I'm looking for him. Oh, Trey, you might have made an effort. Oh, come and sit down.
What's she doing cake run for?
I often do the cake run, I'll have you know. Tell her what a fabulous boss I am.
Blink twice if you're being held against your will.
She is great.
I am. I'm no different from the rest of them. I'm having that last cream on, by the way.
Have you got a sec?
Me? Oh, yeah. For you, always, Craig. Yeah.
This is a bit awkward.
Ooh.
But I would appreciate it if you could go easy on Faye. She's got a lot of issues at the moment.
Is she? She's not mentioned anything to me.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm mentioning it. She's normally quite bubbly when she comes home from work.
Faye, bubbly. You sure?
Bubbly isn't the right word. Talkative. But she was quiet yesterday. In fact, she seemed upset. I think she feels like you're putting under too much pressure to hit these new sales targets.
Does she now? Interesting. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. I'll bear that in mind.
Oh, and she really shouldn't be eating cream cakes.
Anything else?
Nah, that's everything. Cheers. Tea, please.
Hey. Hey. Well, it's nice to see you dressed up for a change.
Has your mum signed that form yet?
Well, she's a hard woman to pin down. She's gone for afternoon tea at a fancy hotel.
Sorry for summer. Saw that spider helping Toya move her stuff out of her flat earlier. They look very cosy together.
Well, if you think that's bad, I've heard that Adam Barlow fella's been with everyone. Get this, he's even been with Peter Barlow's missus. Oh, sorry. Were we just days to gossip about my sister, or did you actually want some?
I'll have black coffee, please.
I'll bring it over. Try not to chuck it over you. Why's that toy hanging around with Spider? He's gonna get her into trouble.
She's on trial for bumping off her husband. How much more trouble can she get into? Look, maybe it's good for her to have a distraction.
No, Toy doesn't do distraction. Once she commits to something, she's all in.
Right, well, look, I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
Are you? Must be lovely being that naive.
Oh, well, this is very civilized, isn't it? And I'm loving your snazzy cardigan, Roy.
Oh, thank you.
And you're looking very dapper, Ken.
Well, it's nice wearing a suit when you know it's not a funeral.
Oh, I meant to. Yeah.
But I must admit, I had a struggle fastening my trousers.
Oh, dear. Well, is this the first time we've all got together since the first lockdown?
Yes, I think it probably is. No, I'm sure it is.
Oh, right. So, what's the plan? Afternoon tea? And then straight into town?
Oh, those were the days, Rita.
You two look very glamorous, I must say.
I know it.
It's like pulling teeth, isn't it?
Is it the standard hook and clasp mechanism?
Excuse me?
On your trousers? I don't, as a rule, spend a lot of money on clothes, but I did once invest in a pair of high-end dress trousers purely for the French fly mechanism. It's an internal belt with an inside button.
Yeah, I do know the French fly mechanism.
Releases the pressure at the top of the zip, which is handy. You gain a few pounds. Oh, sorry, we didn't come here to discuss men's trousers. We came for you, Audrey.
Do you know something, Roy? You can talk about your flies till the cows come home. I'm here with my friends in a swanky hotel. I've got an Earl Grey on the go and some wonderful food coming in a minute now. Nothing is going to spoil the afternoon. And I mean nothing.
Cheers.
Our usual table, please.
still haven't told me why you're not reopening the salon. Audrey?
Don't look now. No, I said don't look. Oh, now, look.
Make up your mind.
We'll just talk among ourselves. How's young Sam with his chest?
They do appear to be very intimate.
Oh, not you as well.
Maybe Norris was right. Maybe they were carrying on all along.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. She throws herself at every man she meets. Even the French fly wouldn't stop her.
Is anyone actually going to eat anything?
Should I call her over?
No, I won't.
We need to find out, Ken.
You do know it's £40 a head.
Don't you want to find out if she was cheating on you? Come on.
Perhaps this is one occasion when it's better not to know.
But I think
You know, I can't pretend I haven't seen them.
Ken, I think you should go and confront her. Really.
Shut up.
Oh.
The three of you. We've only just established this is the first time we've been together in yonks. Surely we don't want to ruin the afternoon, staring at another couple at a table.
No. You're right.
Well said.
I am starting to think the worst, though.
Oh, for crying out loud.
What are you doing?
You wanted to know whether we're carrying on. Well, I'm going to take a leaf out of Norris's book.
Oh, you're going to have it out with them, huh?
No, I'm going to spy on them.
Oh. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on her.
Well, yeah, maybe I should. Probably.
So, Stu's still in custody?
Craig can't really go into any details, but something to do with breaching his licence conditions.
Why, Yasmin, if it wasn't for bad luck, she'd have no luck.
Yeah.
Oh, back to work.
Not you, Oliver Twist. Be no gruel for you tonight. Well, this place. Obviously a workhouse, isn't it? I'll be sending you up the chimney next.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Craig asking me to go easy on you. Listen, I don't know what issues you're experiencing, but you can always come to talk to me and Sarah. Especially if you're struggling to meet targets, which haven't been changed for months, you know.
I haven't got any issues. Not unless you count an idiot boyfriend.
Well, he didn't even want me to give you cake, so...
I'll speak to him. It won't happen again.
Okay.
Oh, another glass of red, please. Large.
Do you not think you've had enough?
I'm starting to feel that way, yes.
At least wait till you've eaten something.
If I want another drink, Charles, I shall have another drink. I'm paying, aren't I? Again.
Here we go.
There is nothing worse in this world than a man who is tight.
You're an independent woman. You can't have it both ways.
And not just tight, but boring. And I've been out with Ken Barlow.
Don't I know it? Have you any idea how often you bring up that man's name? Ken wouldn't do this. Ken wouldn't do that. He's like a cross between Albert Finney and Mother Teresa.
If by that you mean that he wouldn't rip off the residents of Stillwaters, then yes.
You're never going to let that drop, are you? Well, that's it. We're done. Come back, Ken Barlow. All is forgiven.
What are you doing here?
I'm here for afternoon tea.
Who with?
Afternoon. Hello.
Anyone else?
Yes, Roy's over there.
Why don't you get drunk with your friends? I'm off.
Oh, I think Friends is pushing it a bit, love.
If you walk out that door, we are over.
Anyone like a top-up?
Have you told anyone about yesterday afternoon?
What do you think?
Wow, that memorable. Yeah, you're right. It's too soon to joke about it.
Fancy seeing you here?
Toya, this is Griff. He's one of the good guys.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
We met on the M25. We were blocking the motorway.
Yeah, 73 charges of public nuisance, 29 charges of obstruction, and 2 charges of criminal damage to a police car.
Sounds like my 18th birthday party.
Well, it's good to see you again, mate.
Actually, Shona, can we get another cup of tea, please? Tea, is that right?
Yeah, sit down.
So go on then, Griff.
How many times have you been arrested?
Well, now you're asking.
Hey, sat the juggler. I don't think the new waiter's gonna last.
Give him a chance.
He wants to be a chef.
Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Sorry to keep you. Oh, it's fine.
Sean Connery was a milkman.
Right,
Imagine having James Bond coming down your path.
there you go. Thanks.
I'll give him a hand.
Oh, I thought she was never gonna leave. I did some digging into Detective Lennox. Go on. He definitely did take an early retirement. Well, any idea why? Seems like he didn't have much say in the matter. Something to do with getting caught up in an affair. Well, why would he get pensioned off because he was carrying on with somebody? That's all I know. Well, can you find out more? Please. I'll try. But I can't make any promises. See you later.
You know what all that oil and gas actually funds? It's war. If we don't wean ourselves off fossil fuels, hundreds of thousands of people are going to continue to be killed, maimed, and displaced.
Oh, he's a barrel of laughs, isn't he? Is he available for kids' parties?
See, this is what we have to put up with. The world's dying and people are cracking jokes.
What we have to put up with? You going to this thing at Stanlow? Yeah, well, it's starting soon. We better get skates on.
Oh, can I come as well?
No, it'll be crawling with police.
What is it they say? If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
I'm really starting to like her. Right, let's go.
Charles and I weren't together when we, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. Well, maybe it did cross my mind.
So what about Charles? Is he still with...
Felicity?
By the time we got together, they'd broken up. Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I did have a little word in her ear and a little word in his ear, but they were already on that path.
You just gave them a little nudge, eh?
What can I say, darling? Loneliness makes people do terrible things.
Audrey, I'm sure I missed your birthday the other week.
Oh, Rita, don't worry about it. My own family don't remember when it is most years. In fact, happy belated birthday I'm going to have on my gravestone.
Actually, the correct formulation is belated happy birthday.
All right, thank you.
Don't you ever change, darling. To you, Aud.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers.
thanks.
Cheers.
Claude.
Excuse me.
So, what about you and Charles?
Oh, a long time coming.
Well, you're better off on your own, my love.
Oh, I know. All that palaver. For what?
Don't you miss having a man in your bed?
Oh, I've had more fun pushing a carpet sweep.
Oh, all the single ladies, eh?
Oh, can you do the dance?
Can I do?
Rita.
Well, it might take me a minute to get up, but when I'm up...
That's what he said.
Oh, Audrey, it is lovely to see you with a smile on your face.
He said that as well.
Hey, just in time.
Why are you telling Carla to go easy on me?
I was worried about you.
Well, don't go talking to people behind my back.
I wasn't.
You were. You made a show of me.
I was just trying to help.
You haven't. You've made things worse.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Now, sit down, please. I've bought your favourite.
You've ordered for me again, have you? What, to speed down doing menopause curry?
What have I done? I don't know what I've done.
Yeah, well, that's your problem then, isn't it? I don't want people thinking that I can't cope. And I don't want every little thing that I do analysed to death. Especially not by a man who used to have to turn the light switch on 6 times while the sky had fallen.
Where are you going? Faye!
I'm so sorry about Charles. It was my fault.
How could it be your fault?
I shouldn't have left you at still waters.
Darling, just because our relationship was up the swanny doesn't mean that I can destroy somebody else's.
We all make mistakes.
Ken, look at me. We had a fling once. Did I actually say that out loud?
Should I get the bell?
Whoa.
You and Ken stepped out.
And step back in again. was very brief.
Isn't it always?
Thank you for that, Rita.
It was after you were dumped by that posh girl. Do you remember?
And that too.
Hey, listen, we all make mistakes. Years ago, I accidentally went to a swingers party with Norris.
What about you? Is there anything you'd like to divulge?
No, you won't get anything out of Roy.
Really? I heard from Evelyn that you'd both been arrested for lewd conduct.
That was a misunderstanding.
That's what they all say.
We were looking for Cerberus.
Is that a euphemism?
I tried to kill myself 3 weeks ago.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Audrey. Happy birthday to you.
Two glasses of Prosecco. And I divulged my deepest, darkest secrets. I'm so sorry.
No, please don't be.
Not at all.
The cake seems inappropriate. I hadn't realised. I don't know.
Roy, stop it. It was a lovely thought. Thank you so much. I mean, come on, shall we all have a slice?
Never mind the cake. You've been to hell and back.
Yes, well, I've lived to tell the tale and put you all on a downer.
You tried to kill yourself, Aud.
I'm so sorry. You had such an ordeal.
Yes, but I've come through it. 20 with 2 for luck. I mean, oh, come on, look at your faces.
Were you taken to hospital?
Oh, Nosy Nicky from number 7 came to deliver a catalogue and she thought I'd croaked it or had a stroke or something.
Thank goodness for nosy neighbours, eh?
She had no idea that I'd taken an overdose. So I'm not the talk of Grasmere Drive, thankfully. Well, not this month, anyway.
I let you down.
No, so have I.
Please, come on. You're not mind readers.
My oldest and dearest friend was suicidal, and I had absolutely no idea whatsoever.
I've clearly been too self-absorbed.
My David has a T-shirt that says, "Good vibes only." So, please, when I get back from the loo, can we just have good vibes? And no more talking about octogenarian drama queens. Please.
Dear, I thought a speed dial takeaway might have booked you up.
Oh, Craig was boring me to death. I couldn't cope.
That's a bit harsh. Is he still overdoing the TLC?
He depresses the life out of me. He's been reading up on the M word. I hate even saying it.
Well, it is a horrible word. You know, Victoria Wood, she always made it funny, though.
He's marked out loads of pages with little stickers.
He's big on attention to detail.
One of the chapters he's read up on is unwanted facial hair.
Tweezers, electrolysis, cream bleach. You know, even Kate Winslet's got peach fuzz, and she's stunning.
Sal, my boyfriend's been reading up on my tash. Doesn't make me feel very fanciable. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And as much as I admire him for doing his homework, he's failing to see the effect he's having on your morale.
It's beyond.
I'll get you down to have a word with him.
Oh, I was just coming to check on you.
Oh, Rita, thank you. I'm fine, though. And listen, about before, I'm so sorry. My competitive streak came out. It's so pathetic. With you all revealing your bombshell. I thought, oh, well, I'll give you my revelation, and I'm sorry.
I'm very glad you did. Oh, thank you. Claudia's gone, by the way.
Oh.
She thought you'd speak more freely if she wasn't there.
Well, that's unusual. Very thoughtful.
Very
Oh, hi. Hi.
No doubt Gail and the children have rallied round.
I'm sure they would, yeah.
Audrey, you haven't told them.
It would worry them all sick.
What about the hospital? Is there no follow-up?
Well, Dr. Gaddis is over me like a rash. Actually, she's given me some antidepressants.
What?
Exhibit A.
Oh.
Oh, Doubting Thomas there.
Look at that. All intact.
Audrey, without wishing to lecture, once depression has taken a grip, which in a case of attempted suicide it undoubtedly has, then chemical assistance is vital.
Roy, as soon as I need them, I will take them.
And some counselling might be helpful too.
Absolutely. One thing's for certain, those pills are not going to get into your bloodstream sat in your handbag. Oh, Audrey, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Thank you. You care. Thank you all. I've been cherished. I've got my friends, I've got my family, I've got a roof over my head.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing to count your blessings, but it doesn't always help.
Agreed.
Well, to be honest, do you know, it makes me hate myself even more.
Has there ever been a stand-up comedy vacancy, eh?
I don't know, probably.
I'm not that funny. You're quietly rebellious. You certainly make me laugh.
Oh, you're very kind.
Look, Irreverend Billy coming to a church hall near you.
I like it. You was the agent with tour manager. I'm ahead of merch.
That's it.
Ah, there she is. Just seen you on Granada News. Congrats. I'm just glad that you didn't leave one of your body parts glued to the road.
Only the people at the front were glued. I was rear guard.
Oh, right, great. Tactics and everything.
But you can mock all you want, Leon, but it was actually really powerful and exhilarating.
Lee, have you ever been to Stanlow at night? It's stunning. OMD wrote a song about it.
Are you having a laugh? She's on bail.
Yeah, she's a grown woman.
Thank you, Nick. The protest was important. It is important. I'm a doer. I'd forgotten who I really am.
Toya, you are a lot of things. You're a brilliant sister. You're a good friend, auntie, sister-in-law. You are a good, caring person.
But?
Well, you've got a trial coming up. And walking around behaving like some hot-headed hippie who thinks she's above the law isn't going to go down well with 12 straight-laced jurors.
There is that.
Okay, I hear you. Message received loud and clear.
I'm wasting my breath, Anna.
I do care what you think.
Right then. Well, if I asked you, begged you not to go to any more of these demos for my sake?
I'm just trying to make a difference in the world while I still can, okay? I'm sorry.
Flaming spider. If he's using her.
Do you know what I do miss Alfie, my partner in crime?
Of course you do.
We should be getting doddery together, I think.
Doddery? Don't you get me started on doddery. Do you know, I was trying to open a jar of piccalilli the other day. Eventually, I thought, just wait till Gemma comes round.
I dropped my glasses this morning. I was so relieved when Tracy did the honours. I just knew my knees weren't up to it.
Well, I was so upset, I raided the biscuit tin. No problem opening that, though.
Science says that we're mostly water. I maintain that I am 51% self-pity, 49% on a good day.
Roy, you surprise me.
When you reach those depths of despair, was there some kind of tipping moment?
No, not really. It just kind of crept up on me. And that constant feeling of uselessness. And then I thought I had perfect eyesight, right? And then along came the cataracts, and that was a bit of a blow.
I'm sure it was.
We all fear losing our faculties.
Yes. Well, it all seemed to spiral down. I toss and turn at night. And then I nodded off just when I should be getting out of bed and facing the day. I mean... And then drinking too much Sauvignon Blanc, which made me feel useless again. And my kids treating me like I was the child, you know, that really got on my nerves. So I began to think if they wanted to get rid of me, hoping I'd die and they could have all my money.
You don't really think about them like that.
No, they've got good hearts. And they've got their own lives.
To have grown old with Hayley would have been a great privilege.
Yeah. And me and Alfie could have fallen apart together.
Keeping busy helps. That, and seeing friends, engaging with the world. Oh, and the stories that Gemma comes out with.
But for me, it would be Nina, Bats, the cafe.
In that order?
Yes.
Audrey, you have so much to offer the world.
Oh, do you really think so?
Well, we all spiral occasionally. I mean, old age can be depressing.
And think of the wisdom that we have accrued. And you leave a legacy of children, of grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
Yeah, I will remember that, Roy.
So, if the Weatherfield Wayfarer wipes us all out tomorrow, we have loved and been loved.
Perhaps we should make an effort to meet up more often.
Definitely.
Oh, yes, that would be nice.
Audrey?
No, it sounds lovely. Has everybody got their cake?
Yes. I'm going to eat mine watching the chase.
Oh.
And Audrey, at the risk of nagging, could we please urge you to consider telling Kate?
Please. We've all agreed there's no stigma.
It's not that. She'll worry to death and then suffocate me with 24/7 galeness. Poor love.
We can't force her.
To be honest, I feel so much better having been able to confide in you three. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel kind of lighter already.
Good.
And I shall start the tablets tonight, okay? Once the Prosecco's left my system.
Well, that makes sense.
Promise.
On my Alfie's memory, 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight, I will crack open the happy pills.
Atta girl.
Right. Here we go.
Did you get it in the net from Leanne?
Oh, nothing I can't handle. She doesn't understand why people like us need to speak truth to power.
To be fair to her, you are on bail.
Yeah, I'm not bound and gagged or electronically tagged.
Poet.
I intend to exercise my right to free speech while I still can.
Well, things have gone up a few gears risk-wise. You know, from the days when Auntie Emily was up that tree.
No Pazaran.
Yeah, she's not keen on protesters gluing themselves to tarmac, though. People being inconvenienced, well, she can handle that. People missing hospital appointments, she's not happy.
What did you say to that?
You want to make an omelette, Auntie Em? You've got to crack a few eggs.
And what did she say?
Don't be crass, Jeffrey. She's still a radical at heart.
Well, good on her. I didn't realise how badly I'd lost touch with who I really am.
Yeah, it happens. People are complicated. At the end of the day, we do the best we can. Trying to make a difference. Trying to offset the bad. Being in the moment.
Do you regret sleeping with me?
I thought we'd had that conversation.
Well, now that you've slept on sleeping with me, do you regret it?
No.
Good. Same.
Griff, though, he gets carried away. You can't afford to be around a loose cannon like him at the moment.
I'm an activist. I want to be in the thick of it, fighting for a fairer world. Yeah, I'm channeling my inner Pankhurst. Deeds, not words. And honestly, I just feel alive. So, thank you.
I'm having a builder's tea with normal milk. And I might go crazy and have 2 digestives. Mass-produced and full of trans fats.
Okay. Your call.
Exactly.
I'm sorry that I went behind your back to Carla.
Well, I know that you just thought you were helping.
I was out of line and I got it wrong, okay? The penny has finally dropped now.
Good. Can we have something non-nutritious for tea?
Fried Mars bar. Anything for that smile, but open your Prezi first. It's to help you sleep better.
Is it a lavender pillow spray? They're well gorge.
An unbroken 8 hours is key to health and happiness.
I'd kill for 8 hours.
It's when organs refresh themselves and the short-term memories are processed and logged. It's anti-flush.
It's anti-fashion.
You'd look great in a bin bag.
I'd rather wear a bin bag. I hope you kept the receipt.
The fabric breathes, it controls odour.
What, so now I stink?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I have 2 showers a day.
Yeah, it came out wrong. You always smell lush. It absorbs excess heat and stores it and releases it when you're feeling chilly. What now?
Are you for real?
You were worried about the dark circles under your eyes.
You said I was imagining them.
You are, but if you carry on having sleepless nights, and which you won't now because we're all good.
So I stink, I've got 2 black eyes, and I'm going to be covered in hair in no time, but we're all good.
No, you're twisting it now.
Just stay away from me!
How is offering to help out patronising?
You think I can't cope?
No, just your favourite grandchild offering to pitch in with your ladies' lunch, that's all.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What?
I think it's some stew. Oh, yes. Can I please visit, hear him out? Oh, the audacity.
Looks like me and Ola got one too.
And I wouldn't bother if I were you. The man's a broken record. He just cannot accept the truth. I put them in the recycling.
It'll be about that Detective Lennox guy.
The grand conspiracy. Honestly, does he think we're stupid?
All plates are spinning. You're just going to have to trust me, okay? I've got to go.
Oh, you've been busy.
Before you start, I think it's doing her good, reconnecting with who she was.
Well, I'm more concerned with who she is. A woman on bail with a trial coming up.
I did try to put her off. She wasn't having any of it.
You're leading to restrain, you know it.
She wanted in. I don't control her.
Yeah, you do. She's fragile.
I think being politically active makes her feel stronger.
Ah, well, you and Tayo against the rest of the world. How romantic. Now, it's bad enough you're here messing with her head, but if you break her heart...
I would never deliberately hurt Toya.
Deliberately? It's an interesting choice of words to slip in.
Leanne, you can't live her life for her.
Oh, I don't need any lectures from you, thank you very much. You're just a middle-class boy who's never grown up. Tell you what, why don't you get a job, eh? You know, maybe pay some tax that would go into a better NHS? Or better still, invest in a soap and flannel.
You're only being vile because you're worried about your sister.
Oh, bore off.
But some people join a rat race, right to their MP. Some people prefer direct action.
Yeah, and if society depended on people like you, all our services would collapse. The national grid would shut down and there'd be anarchy. You're not a kid anymore. You're a cliché, Jeffrey.
Glad you got that off your chest.
Sorry, that was a bit rude.
Apology accepted. But I think you're doing Toya a disservice. She's a woman of conviction.
Yeah, a murder conviction. And I wish you'd never come back. You and Tyre. It's got disaster written all over it.
Entirely happy with secret meetings, however well-intentioned.
What the eyes don't see, the heart can't grieve.
That is deception dressed up as an old adage.
Stop nitpicking.
Well, I'm glad that Rita requested a debrief.
We can't tell Gail, much as I'm desperate to tell her. Audrey would never trust me again.
Or any of us.
Agreed. All we can do is to continue to encourage full disclosure while offering unstinting support.
Perhaps if I send a text in the morning suggesting a coffee?
Perhaps a group text might be better. If she feels that we're fussing, she'll push us away.
Nina has ordered some vegan ginger cake for tomorrow. I could ask the 3 of you for some feedback.
Perfect. I could say that I was here, which is true, and that you mentioned the ginger cake, which is also true, and you're looking dubious.
Well, perhaps a double gin and tonic will smoke her out, but vegan ginger cake, I'm not so sure.
Well, we try the cake in the first instance, and then tomorrow night in the Rovers for plan B.
But the main thing is that we check in on her regularly without her feeling checked in upon.
Oh, there you go. Sorry for the wait. Oh, hi, Gran. Hi. Do you mind slamming that on a bar stool? For 20 minutes, I'm rushed off my feet.
I'm not eating, sweetheart.
OK, well, I'll be back in a sec, yeah? Hey, Mum. Did you have a good time?
Oh, do you know, it was smashing.
Oh, great stuff. Now, listen, well, I got you here. You might as well put your dabs on this paperwork for the trusts, OK?
Well, can you put it on hold for now, sweetheart? I just need to speak to Nick.
When you say for now...
Darling, I know you run ragged, but I've got something I want to tell you that is going to put a smile on that handsome face. Oh, that's great.
Give me a sec.
Are you hungry? Because I could have the takeaway.
Couldn't eat a thing. I've got a knot in my stomach.
That's probably a symptom. I do your head in, don't I?
I swear if you start lecturing me on fructose.
I haven't said a word. Shall I move back in with Mum for a bit?
Do you want to?
Do you want me to?
I'll just do me and you just do you. If you want to move back home, do. If you don't.
I'll pack a bag and I'll get out your hair.
You know best.
Here's to you, Nosy Nicky, number 7. Oh. Life in the old girl yet, our fellow.
And if you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's programme, you can visit itv.com/advice. Next, meeting was just the beginning. In New Long Lost Family, what happened next?